A letter to my daughter. Chapter 1. The empty room. The house was quiet. Too quiet. My daughter, Emma, had left for college that morning. Her room was clean, bed neatly made, books on the shelf, and photos still on the walls. But she was not there. I stood in the doorway, holding a mug of coffee. The silence hit me like a wave. For 19 years, she had filled this house with laughter, questions, music, and energy. Now, it felt like something was missing. I sat down on her bed and picked up a picture of the two of us from her high school graduation. My eyes welled up. "I miss you already," I whispered. That night, I took out my journal and started writing. What began as a few words became pages. A letter for my daughter. Chapter 2. The letter begins. Dear Emma, you're gone to college now, starting a new chapter in your life. I'm so proud of you, but the house feels empty without you. So I'm writing you this letter, not just to tell you how much I miss you, but to share the things I've always wanted to say. I hope you read this when you're lonely, or unsure, or just want to remember home. Chapter 3. The day you were born. I still remember the day you were born. It was a cold December morning. Snow covered the roads, and your dad drove me carefully to the hospital. Hours of labor, and then there you were. Pink cheeks, tiny fingers, loud cry. The nurse put you in my arms, and I cried. You were perfect. In that moment, I became your mother. I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew I would love you forever. Chapter 4. Your firsts. Your first smile lit up the whole room. Your first steps made me cheer like a fool. When you said "Mama" for the first time, I recorded it and played it 100 times. I watched you grow from a baby into a little girl with wild curls and endless questions. Why is the sky blue? Where do dreams come from? Do fairies live in the garden? You were curious and kind. You still are. Chapter 5. The school years. Your first day of kindergarten. You wore a purple backpack and held my hand tightly. You were scared. So was I. But you walked into that classroom with courage. You loved books, art, music. You hated math, but you tried hard. You made friends, lost some, learned to be strong. I watched you fall and get back up. I watched you stand up for others. You were brave. At night, you'd curl up beside me with a book. One more story, you'd beg. I always gave in. Chapter 6. The teenage storm. Then came the teenage years. Oh, Emma, there were tears, doors slammed, long silences, and loud music. We fought. You thought I didn't understand you. Sometimes I didn't, but I never stopped trying. Behind the frustration, I saw a girl learning to become herself. I saw strength, fire, and heart. You made mistakes, yes, but you learned from them. And you always came back with hugs and "I'm sorry." Chapter 7. Graduation Day. Your high school graduation was one of the happiest and saddest days of my life. Happy because I saw you walk across that stage full of confidence. Sad because I knew you were getting ready to fly away. I watched you laugh with your friends, take pictures, and plan for college. I smiled through the tears. Chapter 8. The day you left. The morning you left for college, I woke up early. I cooked your favorite breakfast, pancakes with blueberries. You were nervous, but excited. I tried to be brave, but my heart was breaking. I helped you pack the last bag, gave you one last hug, and watched you drive away. When you were out of sight, I sat on your bed and cried like I hadn't in years. Chapter 9. What I want you to know. Emma, there are things I hope you carry with you every day. 1. You are loved, more than words can say. 2. You are enough, just as you are. 3. Life is not a straight line. It's full of turns, detours, and surprises. Keep walking. 4. It's okay to fail. Just get back up. 5. Call home. I always want to hear your voice. 6. Be kind to others and to yourself. 7. Trust your heart, but use your head too. 8. Don't be afraid to ask for help. 9. Laugh often. Cry when you need to. 10. Never forget where you came from. Chapter 10. My hopes for you. I hope you find real friendship, people who lift you up. I hope you chase your dreams, even if they scare you. I hope you fall in love with life, with yourself, and someday with someone who sees your worth. I hope you stay curious. Keep reading, asking, wondering. And when the world feels too big, I hope you remember, home is just a call away. Chapter 11. The Strong Woman You Are. Emma, you are strong. I've seen you speak up when others stayed silent. I've seen you comfort friends, help strangers, and stand for what's right. I've seen you cry and still keep going. You are everything I dreamed you would be, and more. Chapter 12. A Mother's Love. Being your mother has been the greatest gift of my life. You gave my life meaning. You taught me patience, courage, and unconditional love. Even when we're far apart, you are always with me. In my heart, in my prayers, in my thoughts. I will always be your biggest fan. Always. Chapter 13. Forever my girl. Someday, you might have a daughter too. You'll look into her eyes and see a piece of yourself. You'll feel the fear, the love, the pride, just like I do. And then you'll understand the weight and wonder of motherhood. Until then, know this. No matter how far you go, you will always be my girl. Chapter 14. The last page. I finished the letter with tears in my eyes. I placed it inside a pink envelope and wrote her name on the front, Emma. The next day, I mailed it to her college dorm. Chapter 15. Her reply. A week later, I got a message. Mom, I got your letter. I cried the whole time. I didn't know how much I needed your words until I read them. I miss you too, so much. Thank you for loving me the way you do. I promise to make you proud. Love. Emma. Chapter 16. Full circle. Life goes on. The house is still quiet, but not as empty. Because I know Emma carries my love with her, always. And I carry her in my heart, always.